Yeah, that shit is cutting up. He said Harambe. Well, you don't get that. I'm tired of that racist ass Harambe meme, dog. That meme only popular because they tried to blame that black woman for bad parenting. She let her baby fall into a gorilla pit, huh? Meanwhile, his white family, baby got ate by an alligator. Ain't anybody saying shit about that. What a meme at? What's the gator name? Let's see.
Just sounds so fucked up.
To this day,
Rich people don't sleep 8 hours a day. That's stupid. Use your common sense.
Man.
you got global warming.
Hello,
Not sound like Mo. Is
dare
that what you going
live
for?
from USA. Hello. Testing 1 2. Does everybody hear
Hello,
me?
Mike.
Ghetto near you.
Does everybody hear me clear out there? Do
We're
I
in the
sound
ghetto, son.
efficient? Yes.
Hola, amigos y amigas.
I don't know what the fuck that means.
Annyeonghaseyo.
Yes. What she
Muy
said.
bien.
Auf
Yes.
Wiedersehen.
Yes.
I got on a
See.
bulletproof vest.
You got a
What the
what?
fuck?
But
I'm
yes,
trying to
welcome.
make it to the end of this call.
Welcome to Off the Top Live, the epicenter of pop culture, urban pop culture, where we talk about everything from Legos to racism. I don't know why I said Legos. I
Racist
just
Legos.
like Legos, man. Just it's so fun to play with Legos. But yeah,
Play-Doh.
obviously I'm Bushido
Okay.
Spirit, and of course here we have Keek, as always,
What?
reliable. See, black women are so reliable, man. See, man,
Facts.
see, like these other knucklehead niggas ain't even here, man. They never show up on time. But leave it to Keek, somebody that's brand new. She's always here, ready to talk
Always
about
on
stuff.
time.
Man. Exactly.
Like Ashanti.
Exactly. And have relevant shit to say, man. I appreciate that. And here we have.
I would appreciate a check. But we can get into that later.
You better take your ass
You
somewhere
gotta pay
else.
them, bro.
Oh, yeah, fuck. How often you here? All right, we got Epic here. Epic, say hello to the people, man.
Dynamite.
All right.
I am the JJ.
All right. I mean, you sound louder than usual, man. I appreciate you upping the volume a bit, so you can just.
I just unplugged my headphones, dog. It ain't nothing too serious.
All right. Keep doing that, then. Keep doing that, King. Anyway, we got a lot of stuff to talk about today. Obviously, we waiting on some other people to come in. They'll stroll in later, hour or two. I don't know. Doesn't matter because we have enough people. As long as I'm here, it's fine because I make the shit run anyway. So fuck everybody else.
Okay.
It's me.
I guess we can dip, Epic. He don't need us.
I mean, look, y'all can do what y'all. I'm about people doing what they want to do. You know what I'm saying? I'm cool with that. You know, I don't like to force people to do things. If you feel like you need to exit, then I mean, I don't want to say it.
Is not as strong as it used to be.
But yeah, let me
Gotta
do
get that
it.
Barbados grip on these asses.
This nigga just gonna keep interrupting me saying nonsense. What the fuck you talking about, Epic?
I'll let you go ahead and say what you got to say, man.
No, I'm good. I'm good. Yo, let's jump right into what we watching and what we into this week. And we're gonna start with you, Epic, since you so talkative today. Say whatever's on your mind. Speak. What's on your chest, man? What you got to say, though?
Man, I ain't got shit on my chest, man. We just trying to get this money. We trying to survive, man, and praise the Lord, dog. That's all we can do, dog, and die.
All right.
Wow.
All right, Keek, what about you?
The Watchmen episode 8, fucking fire.
Yeah,
That shit was crazy.
Yeah, we can go ahead and talk about that. We need to do more, because everything pop culture is more than just ratchet shit in the news. It's it's movies and TV. We seem to have forgotten that, and we came from that. We came from TV, anime, and all that shit. We came from that. We don't even talk about it no more.
Because it's dead, dog.
Let's talk about. It's not dead. Let's talk about The Watchmen. Great episode. I'm gonna let you go ahead since you brought it up. Anything that stuck out to you in the episode? Anything that you liked?
I like how they revealed, the story with how Cal was basically hiding Dr. Manhattan in his body the whole time, and Angela knew, and her grandfather knew because he went and visited him simultaneously, and they just went over how Dr. Manhattan's timeline is different than everybody else's, how he has the ability to live through his whole life all at the same time.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, when it came time for the 7th Cavalry to ambush Angela and Dr. Manhattan, he kind of just let it happen because he knew what was gonna happen. I'm sure he has something up his sleeve, like he's got a plan B. He's probably not gonna just let them kill him, but they always just leave a little bit of leave something to the imagination, which I like, as long as it doesn't end on a huge cliffhanger for season 2, because I'm gonna be pissed.
Has that been confirmed yet? The season 2? I thought they were just doing one season.
I hope there's a season 2. I mean, shit, it's such a good show. They could be doing so many seasons. But yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I hope so too. But yeah. I mean, they made that nigga Dr. Manhattan. I mean, he's not actually
What's
black.
wrong with that?
Ain't nothing wrong with it. And the title of the episode was called
Blackface.
A guy walks into a bar.
Walks into a bar.
And A Bar was together, like A Bar, the black Superman.
Angela A Bar. It's her last name.
I mean, it's her last name too, but it's like A Bar, the black Superman. It was an old movie, and he's literally Black Superman, Dr. Manhattan, because he takes the body of a black man. So
yeah, I like how they do that though.
Yeah,
it's tight. Like it makes you kind of think about it.
Yeah,
a different way.
It was cool, man. And that whole conversation between most of the episode was just that conversation when they first met, and it was just very spicy dialogue, very clever dialogue, and that whole part. And it wasn't boring at all. It was interesting. It was entertaining to even do that. And then the way they wove in the flashbacks and mixed everything. It was a beautiful episode. Clever writing.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll see. Obviously, Dr. Manhattan let himself die because he would never die any other way aside from letting himself die.
Ozymandias tried it, and he came back. So I highly doubt the 7th Cavalry is smarter than Ozymandias.
Yeah. So yeah, we will see, man. But I'm loving the show. HBO strikes again, and HBO.
They come with that heat.
HBO is like that's like the Black Woman channel. I'm thinking about like
what?
Yo, because they got Insecure. They got the Black Lady Comedy Sketch Show. They got Euphoria, that's led by a black woman. They got Watchmen, that's led by a black woman. So I mean, They are.
They trying to go back to the 90s.
That
That's
shit.
all they do.
Blackity black over there. HBO, dog. I don't know what the fuck. I don't know who's in charge over there, what they doing, but yeah, they
Game of Thrones is over with, player.
I mean, it is. Yeah.
That was disappointing, though.
Now that white woman in Game of Thrones is gone. Now it's the black age.
What you nigga talking about?
Get that nigga, fix that echo, dog, immediately.
God damn.
Expeditiously, nigga, fix that.
That's Stone.
Yo, what's up?
Oh,
yo, hey, what's up? Hey, what's up, yo? Hey, yo, Bush. Hey,
yo, what up?
I'm gonna say this once. Change that motherfucking title, nigga. God damn, bro, why you killing on this man, bro? Like Juice WRLD like that, man. He did not kill himself like that. You gotta chill with that.
Wait. Hold on. Hey, you're not about to yell at Bush, nigga. Juice WRLD did fucking kill himself.
Oh, chill, you better. I mean, he did. Technically, he did, but the way that Bush is framing it.
Shut your stupid ass up.
Man, shut your goofy ass up. Hold on.
Yo,
I'm not gonna get into it. I'm not gonna do it. But I stopped. Look, see, I stopped. I didn't keep going. That nigga keep going.
What is this, man? What's wrong with you?
That's your nigga.
You gotta regulate the arguments. Like, they gotta be under 2 minutes.
That's your little light-skinned boyfriend. He the one that popping off on me. I didn't do nothing.
You still going. You called that nigga.
I got you.
I mean, you called that nigga cute, so I'm just going with what you told me.
Facts are facts,
and Stone,
man.
you ugly as fuck.
Hey, man, as long as you saying it, then I'm cool with that, but your girl ain't.
You will never be Michael B. Jordan, nigga.
I don't want to be Michael B. Jordan. I want to be his. No, I ain't gonna say that.
No one know what they do. Why y'all playing? Truth big and still drink.
I'm gonna let it slide. Go ahead.
That nigga Juice WRLD fucking killed himself like an idiot.
Wow, y'all.
I ain't say all that.
Nigga, who the fuck swallows multiple pills? You stupid.
But look,
we're not even on that topic yet.
I mean, I guess we might as well go.
We might as well talk about it.
Yeah, fuck it. We might as well talk about it now. All right, so
that nigga is retarded.
So basically, here's what happened. So the cops got a tip from the pilot that was flying the private jet that he was on. Pilot said that they had drugs and guns there, contrabands and whatnot. Cops were waiting at the airport for them niggas to land. Maybe Juice WRLD, his crew saw that shit, and because we don't know if he took it to hide it or anything, but his girlfriend said that he took some Percocets, and some other people said that he took some pills.
Hold on, Bush. I thought it was the other way around. I thought the pilot tipped them off that the police were going to be at the strip because people.
No, the pilot called the cops.
I thought the pilot called the cops.
The pilot called the cops.
Okay.
They sound like a bunch of amateurs. Like, if you're gonna fly private with 70 pounds, you got to get a pilot that's in on it, bro. Like,
yeah.
And you got to have somebody fit the fall if and when you do get caught.
I mean, he ain't called
so you
about
don't have
the
to be taking a bunch of
pounds.
pills.
He called about the 3 pounds.
At least 10 pounds, bro.
The pieces. He called about them joints.
And the cops confiscated a lot of shit. They got 41 vacuum sealed bags of marijuana, 6 bottles of prescription codeine cough syrup, 2 9mm pistols, a high-capacity ammunition magazine, metal piercing bullets.
Okay,
so,
camping trip. What's wrong with that?
And he knew about this. These rappers don't listen, man. They don't.
Hold on.
No.
Let's chill.
No. November 18th, as reported by TMZ, November 18th, his plane was searched. So he knew that the feds were looking into the shit that he was doing.
They were on his
ass. He did the shit anyway. Like, I don't.
But my thing is, I'm trying to figure out, because this is a developing story in itself. Because we said one thing, and Bush, to say one thing, like niggas have been in a relationship with other people, and then find out otherwise later on. So I'm just more so trying to figure out, what was the point of him having that much weed? What was the point of him having that much?
Fucking sell it.
Yeah, he probably fucked with a group of people, like a crew that was using his plane to transport the goods.
But that's an assumption in itself. We keep saying that, he was gonna sell it, he was gonna do this. We know niggas.
No niggas smoke.
You cannot smoke 70 pounds.
Damn, nigga, I didn't even get the. Have y'all seen Snoop Dogg and Wiz Khalifa? The fuck y'all niggas
Stone,
seen them
that's
niggas
half
break
a
down a
person.
Wiz
pound in a day?
Khalifa does not smoke 70
That's a
pounds.
full
Not in a,
marijuana.
no.
That's a full.
You don't think that
illegal
nigga
drug,
hasn't
bro.
smoked
Do you
70
know
pounds
how
of
much
marijuana in
70
his lifetime?
pounds
Are
is,
you
nigga?
kidding me?
In his
don't
lifetime,
think
yeah,
that-
but not all at once. He probably pick up
course
like
not.
2 or 3 pounds at a time.
No
That's
shit, we're not
enough
talking about
weed
all
for
that.
a year.
Why y'all niggas think that he's gonna smoke all that shit all at once? Why would y'all think?
Why else would he have it if not to sell?
Okay,
Even if he wasn't intended on selling it, they can get
Yeah, I
him still
understand.
on intent to sell.
Nigga, that's
Okay,
intent
I
to
understand.
Intent to distribute because it's
one thing.
such a
He
I
ain't
need one of y'all
he ain't in
niggas.
the
I
pot
need
like
one of y'all
that
niggas
anyway.
to
He
talk
like
to
that. He like that syrup, man. So-
Okay, can we do something real quick? When one nigga is talking, can we let the other nigga finish before they get a statement out? Like,
So what you
goddamn, I'm
saying
trying
is
to
fucking stupid.
see. Can we mute Marcel? Marcel's the
let him
problem.
go. Let him
Marcel's
go,
the
Marcel.
problem.
Let him go. Go ahead.
Marcel's the
Stone.
problem
Go
this
ahead.
time. You realize that, right? Like this nigga is just popping off at the mouth. So
Go
I'm
ahead.
trying to address what Keek is saying. So Keek, you were saying that those 70 pounds, they can get them on intent to sell. I understand that 70 pounds, those are 70 pounds. No one should have that in their vicinity, right? That's true.
right.
But I'm
No
thinking
one
in
man
itself.
should have all. My bad.
But I'm thinking it. But we know. I don't know about y'all background or anything like. But we know people. We know dealers. We know people that have that much weed in there and then they smoke. Especially
I
people
don't know
that
anybody with
addiction.
70
I don't
pounds.
know. I don't know.
Y'all
I don't know anybody that
I
just
guess-
has 70 pounds to
I've
smoke
never
by
been-
themselves.
I've never been around
No.
5
Shit.
pounds of weed.
Damn, I'm
You
thinking
kind of proving Philly right, man, nigga.
Still,
I'm
you walk
thinking
in the
I
store,
was
dog,
wrong.
has 70 pounds,
I'm saying like I've maybe seen 15 at one time, and that's like
15?
a good amount. Yeah,
Nigga, that's a lot. Where the fuck you niggas be
I know.
at? Like,
don't worry about it.
Okay. Yeah, don't worry about it.
Don't worry about
You a
it.
fad nigga? Like you still do?
nigga, that's
I know,
I
like,
mean, he
yeah,
might he in the
I'm
military.
all about
You
my
know, these military niggas, man.
Trying to incriminate me and shit.
worth of weed.
I'm just saying, like, I've known people that have 15 to 20 at one time,
Maybe
but
the
70
trap
Nigga, that's
my-
like
but they
$45,000.
But I'm not finna
Hey, yo,
What you
hold on. Shout out to Stone's Horse for that $2 donation.
Why you shouting out this nigga, man?
Who wants some horse tranquilizers? That's what he said.
But my thing is, let's get back to the point. My thing is, I'm not trying to. I just can't. In my mind, I'm not trying to demonize this motherfucker, man. Like I'm really not. I'm not okay. Okay, I'll be that then. I'll be that. Okay, this nigga, regardless of what it is, my thing is, this man is 21, and I don't know what the situation is. He might.
That don't
Be,
mean
he
shit,
probably.
bruh.
God damn, nigga. He might have been doing this. He might have been selling it. He might have been doing whatever the fuck that he was with the money because he not only did he have 70 pounds of weed, he had like 3 handguns on. They had 3 guns as well. He swallowed a whole pill bag, which ended up in the result of his death in itself. I'm just trying to figure out.
Hey,
I'm just
Stone,
trying to wait
side
for
note, the guns were registered though. I think they just got
The
off
guns are
first on
registered?
those.
Yeah,
the
I
guns
think
were
they
registered.
got off the people.
But
yeah,
you
they
can't
got
take
off.
any firearms on a plane. That's a federal crime.
yeah. That's
They
unless
got cut up on
unless you
misdemeanors.
got.
I haven't heard them being charged federally for the guns. But
Yeah, they got off.
That's
easy,
my
yeah.
thing though,
I
man. It's
heard
just
that
like
too, yeah.
I don't know what situation. I refuse to. And let's say that this is all true. Let's say that this is like this nigga is doing all this selling and doing all this crazy shit, especially that he's rich and famous. I'm trying to my biggest thing is I'm trying to wrap my head around why these niggas who are rich as fuck that just got up to a level where most niggas will never see in their life still doing this stupid shit. Kodak does the same.
Stop,
Getting
stop.
rich
I can
just
tell
shows
you.
you how
People
much
are
money
addicted
you
to
can
the
make.
lifestyle. They don't know how to get out of it.
Listen. The niggas who rapping, those niggas rich. They entourage and they friends, those niggas not rich. So what those
Right.
niggas gonna do, they gonna take they drug
They go
dealing,
nigga.
coke selling shit around the world, and they got private jet, right? So they can transport all those drugs on that private jet, bust it down, and make hella money.
And I understand of having that idea of having OGs or people that you had affiliation with, but at the same point, there's niggas that have had way deeper drug or gang ties and got out of it or left that shit alone whenever they got to a certain level. I think, and y'all niggas hate or Bush hates this nigga. I think DJ Academic said it best. He said that you can't be what's it called? The fuck that nigga said. You can't be a famous drug dealer or you can't be a famous something like that to the extent. So I'm just trying to figure out why the fuck would he have something like that? And what is? I'm just really trying to figure out all the facts at this point.
These niggas think they low key, Stone. They think that if I'm on a private jet, niggas not gonna think that I'm doing anything illegal. Like that nigga's stupid.
Yo, my thing is like what they just had it all out with the pilot for the pilot to see that nigga flying. How he see what?
I mean, they have to load.
They
They have
must
to
have
load
zipped
the
it up
shit
on the
up.
fucking plane. Those
Yeah,
niggas
or-
is dumb.
Or in some summer way that nigga took them off.
They're
Yeah,
not doing all this sober, dog. They was zooted. They was panicking.
That
They
nigga got
wasn't
X-ray.
They had to
some
be.
shit.
it had to
Like,
be.
what the
Yeah,
fuck?
there's no way that they weren't. But either way, it's just I don't like. I really RIP Juice WRLD. He might have did it to like we can say, oh, he might have did it to himself in that regards or whatever. But it's still this man is still 21. Whatever fucked up shit that he was associated with. That's
No,
still,
like,
that's
I don't
still a
think
life.
He's still super young, yeah.
That's
like,
still a
he
life
deserves
taken
it.
at a young
Man,
age,
we
man. I
gotta
don't.
stop-
We gotta stop feeling sorry for these niggas, bro.
Oh my god.
Let me tell you why. Because if we keep
I'm not trying to baby. No, I'm not.
No,
if you
no,
think
no,
I'm trying to baby, I'm not babying them.
if
Go
we
ahead.
keep babying these niggas' habits, right? Because famous Dex is a prime example, right? Famous Dex drinks hella fucking lean and shit. And he says, "Oh, I'm off the lean. I'm off the lean." He still got that white crust on his fucking mouth, right?
But this, that's true.
Famous
true.
Dex. Famous
nigga
Dex
got-
thinks
that nigga
that
got all
addiction
cr-
isn't real. He
That nigga look
thinks
like he just
that
sucked the
him
cock,
having
man.
seizures
Oh my
is
god.
from him not drinking water and being stressed. So,
I mean, it's true.
When these niggas die, like obviously somebody died, feel bad for the family, cool. But criticize this nigga's actions before
But Marcel,
they
my
die.
thing is, Marcel, the thing was famous Dex and the Juice WRLD thing are two different things at this point, right? Because this isn't an overdose by what's the word? This isn't an overdose by
It's an accidental overdose.
No,
it's
but
an accidental overdose versus
do you know
not
how hard it
acknowledging
is?
no.
Do you know how hard it is to kill yourself from eating pills? That's really hard. If you think like a regular
It's
person,
pretty hard,
if
dog.
they ingest pills,
Yeah.
you can be
He must
Your
have drank.
resuscitated.
body's built to
His
survive a lot
body
of that
was
stuff.
so fucked up from lean use, like his fucking livers and shit, that his body literally couldn't handle it, and it shut down and he fucking died.
We do
So
gotta
the
keep
people,
in mind that the
the
autopsy
people
hasn't come out
around
soon.
him, the
Yeah.
people around him who's promoting that drinking lean lifestyle,
It needs more
and see this
tests
nigga
to
with a
be done.
fucking beer gut, like they're the reason. I'm not saying they're the reason why he's dead, but they're influencers on. And nobody said, you know what, Juice WRLD, bro? Like I care about your health. Stop drinking lean.
I'm pretty sure
Like,
niggas have. I'm pretty sure niggas have, but the whole point is
bro.
they don't
They'd
listen.
be quiet.
I mean, yeah, he
probably don't listen.
He know his girl.
There's a lot-
Look,
yeah, there's a lot of niggas.
the cops talked to his girl. His girl straight up said that nigga has a problem, a drug problem, when she talked to the cops. So I mean, everybody know. Like, so I mean, he's
Yeah.
Like
just,
that
Not a
lifestyle will
secret.
shape the people around you. They'll be with it at that point. If it's
Hell
that much
yeah,
of a
because
problem
they're
for
getting
them.
paid
Especially
off
if you're
of it.
the main breadwinner, they're not gonna tell you anything.
The
They're
money
just gonna
maker.
be yes men. They're gonna be telling you everything you want to hear, letting you do what you want to do.
and now that nigga's dead. So I mean,
Yeah.
Someone was wearing sleeveless vest like he was on WWE.
But
Wasn't
we
no
also-
common sense.
But
Like, come
but
on.
But the thing is,
we
but the
need to
thing
start
is,
holding these niggas accountable for their actions and stop feeling sorry for them.
but the thing is, when
after
they
the mourning period, after like a week of mourning or some shit, because none of us knew that nigga personally, right? But the family gets out however long they want to
this
mourn.
nigga in the car.
But, yeah, I'm driving. But a week after,
I'm about to die.
but a week
You
after
you
those
not promoting
niggas-
toxic lifestyle. You driving and talking at the same time, nigga. Put the phone
It's a
down.
slight difference.
My
It's a
phone's out of my
slight
hand,
difference.
stupid.
Uh-oh.
yeah, it could be
After
on the
these
car
niggas die,
speaker.
bro, we
Yeah,
gotta criticize their actions, bro.
Bluetooth.
My
My thing is, but we also criticizing the actions that's got them to the lifestyle that they are right now. So what I'm thinking is, this lifestyle, him talking about this pill popping and his issues in itself, that's what sold his career. That's what got niggas on his boat. So how could
Very true.
you tell niggas, because we on a level where niggas are just like, when rappers or underground rappers, some niggas do anything to get on. Some niggas talk about anything to get on or whatever to get
They
on.
rockheads,
And-
man.
But-
All these rappers junkies.
I mean, the
so.
previous wave of music was all selling drugs. Now we got drug users. Like, it's not a surprise.
And
You
it
got
becomes
some-
circulated in with the image. That's what I'm saying. Like, because if you talking about this and you doing this as well, I think Juice WRLD even said to Future when he first met Future, "Thank you for introducing me to lean."
Oh, yeah.
So it's just
Future
like-
did an
That
interview,
nigga's
he
stupid.
told me that he was using lean, that really messed me up. And they still
Why
dropped
are
the mixtape
niggas
called
so
Wrld on Drugs,
influential,
like,
bro?
come
I
on.
don't understand.
Hey,
I'm not gonna be
next
music is
topic.
that
Next topic. We closing this shit down. The timer ran out, nigga. Next topic.
Man, fuck the timer, nigga. Like we
Nah,
keep going.
fuck this topic. All right. I mean, y'all get y'all final thoughts out. We moving the fuck on. Go ahead.
We gotta stop feeling sorry for niggas that kill themselves.
Next
Wow.
topic. Next topic.
Oh,
man.
Yeah,
Well, that's
what
what
you said next.
That's
So-
facts,
I ain't
bro.
got- I
If
ain't
we
got
keep
nothing
feeling
for it, bro.
sorry for them, they're gonna keep
It's
fucking
not.
doing it.
It's not feeling sorry. It's a whole different. It's a whole different
It's
feeling,
not,
dog.
bruh. Niggas,
it
no,
is.
It's just having empathy for the situation. Like, it was preventable. It didn't have to happen.
No shit. I'm not promoting. I'm not promoting him to keep using drug
He
use.
lost himself. That nigga lost his own life.
Wait, before
He
we
ain't lose shit.
switch up,
Damn.
can I ask a quick
You don't think that
question?
nigga didn't struggle with it? You don't think that nigga didn't try to kick the? You know how many times these niggas said that? Oh, I kicked the habit. I kicked the habit. That shit.
Well, y'all niggas still
Go
going
ahead,
on
bro.
about this topic. My
Go
nigga, I
ahead.
said
Before
close.
we
I said let go. I let go.
You
I let
swallow.
go. I said let go.
Wait,
Let
I
go.
have a
Go.
non-argumentative question though, like non-argumentative. I noticed something, right? Like for everything that we're saying, like none of this really got applied to Mac Miller earlier, and I'm just wondering why do y'all think that is? Not necessarily attacking anyone, but
you
none of
say?
the,
Like why
none
did
of
it
the
not get
discourse
applied to
surrounding
Mac Miller?
when he died was about like, whoa, why did he
Bruh,
stop doing this?
the
Why did
same
he
shit,
change his
the
life?
same
So,
shit to
like,
Lil Peep, the same shit to Mac Miller. Like if niggas do drugs and you know you have a problem, I'm not saying it's the person who's doing drugs. Oh, go get help. It's easy because it's not, right? But the people around you who love you and care about you should actually do something. If
I
they
feel
know
like
that
they
you are
did, but the thing is, at the end of the
Well,
day,
y'all
it's
niggas
ultimately
You can
up
only
to
do
that
so
man's
much.
decision.
You can't help somebody who doesn't want to be helped.
This nigga said
Exactly.
a
They're
gonna do what they wanna do
question.
regardless.
so,
Yeah,
okay, so you know at
come
that point,
on,
when they
Yo, come on,
fucking
come
die,
on.
don't
We gotta,
Chop.
I'm gonna let it go. I'm gonna let like
Yeah, it's fucking
on
shut
to the
up.
next. Yeah, go ahead.
Let this man's spirit float with Grumpy Cat and Harambe.
Oh
Go
my
over.
God, epic.
Let's
We
move
all go
on.
float, dog.
Let's talk about what do I want to talk about next? So many things to discuss that happened. Let's talk
But that
about
segue on point.
Talk about Rakishi.
I was not. Let's talk
That
about.
ass on the jumbotron.
Let's talk
is
about
shit.
Bad Baby, man. How about that?
No.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah. Let's talk. It's brief.
No,
This
this
week
is
Talk
is
what
about-
crazy.
talk
this
about
is what
promoting
makes
bad
it
behavior.
irrelevant. Talking
Why we
about
talking
her.
about that?
Yeah,
If we don't
talking about
talk about her,
promoting
she'll
bad
just
behavior.
go away.
Look, Keith, nigga,
Why are we
Bad
talking about this
behavior
white girl?
we
This
do.
underage white girl?
Oh, he is underage.
You don't
keep it
have
moving,
the
Bush.
option
He's
to ignore
underage.
shit, man. What the fuck?
Treating
Bush
her
already got the
like
FBI.
she's
He got a whole bunch
Ignore
of-
it.
Bush got a lolicon to hold her
It's
in.
not
last
the same
computer,
thing,
bro.
though.
No, man. We gotta talk
Bush, you
about
might
Talking
this.
about babies again?
Nah.
Bush, FBI already on your ass, dog. You need to move from this
We're not
topic,
talking
man.
about this hoe.
Look. It's just a brief video. So she,
gonna be talking to yourself?
She put the little braids in her head. People called out on Twitter for appropriation. Let's watch her response. All right.
Bush, white
That's-
women do this.
Topic,
All,
not Bad
Appropriate.
Baby.
they do this all the time. Bush, this ain't nothing different. Why we? No, Bush.
Yeah,
baby.
I'm with Stone.
Kim,
Bush. I'm with
Kim
Stone.
Kardashian has done this. That white girl from Baywatch has done this. This has happened multiple
I
times
mean,
over and over
let's
again.
listen to her response. This is gonna be brief.
I
All
don't
right.
care. I don't play the Earl
that I'm
Sweatshirt
addressing
gift. I
this
don't
because
care.
it's getting real ignorant and real stupid, and I don't like my words getting twisted, so I'm gonna just make a video so you can get exactly what I'm trying to say.
The white kids can say
So,
nigga, let the
my
white girls
comment
wear
was
braids.
made
Man, come
towards
on.
Let the white
Stop.
kids
black
say
women
nigga.
who are
You
saying
acting
about
like
my hair.
Josh right now.
Like I said, to the black women
Let
who
her
are
wear the
saying my
braids,
hair
man.
ain't meant for box braids, that's what I said. I didn't say to the whole black community, I just said back to them what they said to me. I said to all the people saying I'm trying to be black for wearing my hair in braids, well then you must be trying to be white for wearing your hair straight. That don't make sense, huh? So why you can say it to me, but when I say the exact thing back to you, I can't say that. I ain't no fucking racist.
I mean, she did
Bush
suck a
keeps
black
wasting
dude.
our time
Never
with this
mind.
bullshit.
Yeah, thank you, Bush. I just lost more brain cells than I did smoking.
He said we don't care. Shout out, what up, Mr. Adam?
We do
Shout
not
out,
care. This is a
UK
fucking
nigga
topic
swinging
that's been
through.
beaten into the ground.
Look, yeah, you're right. I don't care about appropriation. I don't care about
Then
that.
why the fuck
It's not
do
the
you
appropriation. It's like literally what she said. Their hair is not meant for braids like that. It's not. They're
It's
not
just
supposed to have
hair.
braids. They're not
It's
supposed to
just-
have dreads. It tears their shit out. When we get braids and we get dreads, our hair grows, it flourishes.
Look,
That's
man,
the difference.
Look.
Let her tell her here out. Shit.
What about the Vikings and shit that used to braid their shit up?
Why are we just talk about not giving this topic attention? Why we keep talking about
let's move on.
All right, so
obviously
y'all want to cancel it. All right, it's fine. All right, it's fine. All right, let's move on. Let's move on to Lizzo then.
Let her wear her damn braids, man. Shit.
That sounds like a choice.
All right, Lizzo. Next topic, Lizzo.
At the end of the day, I'm not gonna get mad at work.
So Lizzo made the internet go crazy when she went to the Lakers game.
That fat ass.
She was
Stop it.
Yeah.
She was twerking courtside.
Say that right. Fat ass.
Yeah, she got that. She got a fat ass.
He said not PHAT,
She is a fat ass. Let's fix that too.
Hey, stop body shaming, bitch.
Oh,
We is body shaming.
Before we go in on this topic, let's watch the video first, all right? And then get her response. We get her response.
I don't want to
watch the video. It's just quick.
No!
My eyes!
Yeah.
That dude looked away. He's like, I ain't trying to do all that.
This is not even. My eyes!
Look at the little kid, the white kid in the back. He's like, That nigga looking at the ass.
That nigga Marcel love his big girl. That's what's up, Marcel.
He like fat chicks. That's why.
That shit was fucking cave my chest.
No, ain't no body. This has nothing to do with no body positivity. Stop that bullshit.
All right, so after that happened, the internet went crazy. Started attacking her, saying, "Ew, why she do that? She making everybody look bad. Get off the court. We need to start fat shaming people more, so this won't never happen." They said under the sun.
Fucked up. We need to start making fat people feel bad.
They said everything under the sun. This is her response. All right, let's listen to what she got to say. All right, why she did that.
Big ass orangutan.
Who I am and the essence of me and the things that I choose to do as a grown-ass woman can inspire you to do the same. You don't have to be like me. You need to be like you.
Shut up,
and
nigga.
never, ever let somebody stop you or shame you from being yourself. Like, this is who I've always been. Now everyone's looking at it. And your criticism can just remain your criticism. Your criticism has no effect on me.
She about
Negative
to cry.
criticism has no
She better. Shit.
stake in my life, no control over my life, over my emotions. I'm the happiest I've ever been. I'm surrounded by love. And
oh my God.
I just want to spread that love. And also spread these cheeks. And you know, if you really, really don't like,
man, we'll leave all the walrus hoes to you, man. You keep them all over.
Y'all niggas,
that's it. That's pretty much
it,
man.
Listen. Y'all niggas mad because y'all can't handle that ass. That's the thing.
That's the reason.
Y'all niggas mad.
That's the reason.
Y'all niggas don't have enough penis. That's the thing.
I'm glad I don't.
Oh my God.
Y'all ain't got enough meat for that sub, man.
I'm glad I don't.
Dude, you even live. Stop the bullshit. They'll crush you,
Do
man.
you even live? What are you talking about? Anyway. All right,
Go ahead.
Cancel or support Lizzo. Obviously, we know Marcel is supporting this. His BBWs. I fuck with it, Marcel. Get these big girls confidence, man.
Damn right.
Here's my thing, though. Like, I'm trying to figure out. She's trying to turn this into a body positivity type of thing, right? Or people trying to. I'm not saying her. People trying to turn this into a body positivity type of thing, right?
Yeah.
All jokes aside. This has nothing to do with body. I don't see this has nothing to do with body positivity. Having your ass out in the middle of the game has nothing to do with body positivity whatsoever. What does that
you want to know why you a hypocrite, nigga? If Rihanna did it, you'll be licking her ass cheek.
And it's inappropriate as well. I'm not saying anything different from Rihanna.
You would lick the seat Rihanna sat on if her ass.
That has nothing to do with body. That has nothing to do with what the point is right now. Of course I would do that. I'll sniff her ass out. But I'm saying, in itself, in promotion of body positivity, being indecent in public during a Lakers game, a normal ass Lakers game, has nothing to do with body positivity. That's just.
I mean, no. Hold up. I'm sure.
Okay.
Hold up. Cheerleaders on that court were probably wearing less than she was wearing. And people were okay with that.
I knew you were going to say that. I knew you were going to say that because I looked that shit up earlier. I was like, let me look at what the cheerleader. Let me look at what the cheerleaders are dressed like.
They can't show cheeks.
They can't show nothing. They don't look nothing like that.
Indecent exposure.
Bush, her fucking
full moon.
Her whole ass.
Her dress was out. The whole point of that dress for her was her ass to be out. That was a t-shirt. That wasn't a dress. Go ahead.
She's
like
gone
a
to
big ass
basketball
t-shirt,
games with her nipples out. So,
go ahead. What? You said who?
I said Rihanna's going to basketball games with her nipples out.
That's inappropriate too. What the fuck? Like, what do you? Why you?
So what I'm saying to you. So what I'm saying.
If you appreciate one, you gotta appreciate the other. Is what he's trying to say.
Exactly. If the thing is, if it feels Rihanna, you be, I'm gonna sniff her ass.
Hell yeah, because I like damn slim thick girls.
So
I'm like big ass.
So you being a hypocrite.
I'm a hypocrite because I don't like fat girls.
No, it's the reason.
I can't have that's a preference. The reasoning is my preference is that.
Hold on.
No, because you said.
No, listen, nigga. It's inappropriate if Lizzo shows her ass, right? But it's not inappropriate. It's not inappropriate.
Wait, Bush. Wait, not Bush. No. Marcel, did you not hear the part where I said it would be inappropriate for Rihanna to do the same thing, right?
I know you don't fucking think like that, nigga.
I just said that. How you gonna tell me what I think?
No.
How you gonna tell me what I think like? Yo,
chill.
If you see Rihanna in person, you're not gonna be like, "Oh, that's inappropriate." But
I'll say, "Oh hell yeah, I'll say the same." I've been saying the same thing right now. It's inappropriate either way. Remember when those niggas were fighting at Disney World? I like seeing niggas fight, but remember the dude that was beating the fuck out of like all his families and shit like that?
Yeah, I remember that.
Remember that shit? Yeah. I like seeing niggas fight, but not at fucking Disney World. If I want to see a fight, I'll go to the UFC. Or the zoo. I don't want to see that shit there, bro.
You see fights at the zoo, nigga? Are you talking about the hood? What the fuck are you talking about?
That logic.
The zoo. My gorillas. My bad, bro. Go ahead. You ever see gorillas fight at the zoo?
Gorillas ain't supposed to fight at the zoo, nigga. That's not a common occurrence.
Blue rats fight at the zoo, though.
What? I mean, we seen Harambe do it.
Everywhere.
No, Harambe was protecting the black seed, man.
That nigga was fighting for his life.
Man, world star.
But the point is, like body positivity. There's still certain things that we have in this society where we're being appropriate in certain areas. Like there's a place.
That's appropriate.
That's bullshit. People don't fuck with it because Lizzo is a big girl.
Exactly.
I mean, Kim every other week
can't speak for other
showing
people.
some shit, and we got
niggas don't exactly.
Miley Cyrus was naked on a fucking chain and ball and chain and shit swinging. Like, come on.
One that's on her Instagram. That's a part of her promotion in itself. So secondly, she's doing the same thing that Lizzo is doing in that regard. But the only difference is that Kim Kardashian don't have her whole. No, Kim Kardashian. Who in history has had their whole ass out shaking on a Lakers game or a basketball game? What? Show me the picture. Show me where she had her ass out.
She's been butt naked on photos.
But that's not a Lakers game. That's not a public. That's not a public concession, dog.
But it's released to the public regardless.
But the difference is on Instagram, I can go to it. I can look for it. I can search for it. At a Lakers game, I'm sitting here with a Jumbotron with my kid right next to me. I'm having a good time. I look up at the Jumbotron. I see a big ass, fat ass, red moon looking ass bitch shaking up. I apologize. Woman shaking her ass on there.
I didn't want to see that. Actually, pause. Y'all niggas need to stop talking. Let somebody else get in here, all right?
Oh yeah, we just go ahead. My bad.
I mean, anybody else got anything to say on this?
Can I?
Yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead, True.
Yeah, I think part of what's missing is the context between y'all liking when other women do it. I don't think many other women casually go into public settings, not fashion shows, not photo shoots, but public settings. You know what I'm saying? Like people. So if you're going to a game for one thing, a fashion event or a photo shoot is meant to grab attention by the model. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the whole point of a photo shoot. It grabs attention. It can still get risque, but it's not necessarily inappropriate because the point of a photo shoot is to get a little wild, okay? Yeah. You cannot apply those same standards to a public setting or a public venue. Let me show the main difference, okay? Kim Kardashian gets butt naked, she sits on her own chair. Lizzo gets butt naked, she's sitting on floor seats. They don't throw them shit away.
That's exactly how like.
I will.
Just on the basis of it not being sanitary, I can't fuck with this. Like, I like Lizzo. I don't have anything against her. I don't understand why people are so mad about her being big and fucking talented and doing her thing. But I would never condone anybody going out in public, ass cheeks out, and sitting on public chairs just for the sake of it not being sanitary and there being hella germs. I don't know why anybody would do that.
Hold on, Bush.
Nigga, there's more germs on your phone.
Real quick.
Stop. Go ahead.
So what Truth and Just Keek just said, they just said the same thing I said, but calmer. That's all I'm getting for. That has nothing to do with Lizzo being big. Has nothing with Lizzo being outrageous or whatever she is. It has,
but like,
but my main problem with it is because of that public setting in itself.
Okay, that's cool. I will like to point out that though it might not be right, this is her brand. This is what she does. This is why she's popular. So I mean, I understand it in that way. I put it within that because I mean, on her Twitter page, on her Instagram, she does post nude photos of herself, and the thing that makes it unique is that she's a big girl who doesn't really have a nicely shapen, tight body. So it throws people off. But I mean, that's
great for her brand. But I mean,
that's what the positive thing that Marcel was talking about. It's like she's not shaped like other women, even other chubby women. But yeah,
this YouTuber said she shaped like a wisdom tooth.
Damn. That's part of her brand. That's what people fuck with it.
Didn't y'all niggas say that she's shaped like a Cybertruck?
I don't know, man. Some of the niggas that be roasting are built like Lizzo, dog.
True.
Like
exactly.
some of y'all niggas mamas built like Lizzo.
These niggas
y'all need to have a fucking seat.
They're projecting.
But the thing is, we're not
stop acting like your mama ain't got that elbow shit where the shit be hanging over the fat on the arm.
They got that walrus elbow, bro.
Yeah, don't stop acting like
y'all mamas might be like that, huh?
T-shirt, fuck out of here.
Man, stop that. You trying to say your mama bad?
True, you fat as Lizzo. Wait a minute.
Truth. Use a big nigga, Truth. Use a big nigga. Truth, you a big nigga.
Yeah, you big nigga.
I'm
pause.
We not gonna do this, man. All right.
This nigga BMI.
Put me down for cancel, Bush. Put me down for cancel. But I'm not canceling her for loving her body and promoting that. That's awesome.
Yeah,
That's
you
great.
are, nigga.
Even though I do think that having a healthy lifestyle is probably better, but I'm not counseling for that. For this instance, for this stunt or whatever it is.
I know you're talking about healthy lifestyle.
Bro, I didn't want to say it, bro.
In your hair.
I had to put out the blatant contradiction. I couldn't.
No, don't do that. That's not a blatant contradiction. No. Because y'all niggas be making up shit. Y'all
You ain't have mold in your fucking head.
Half of the shit.
No, we're not gonna do this. Stop.
Look,
y'all niggas bringing up old shit.
Go way too far.
Marcellus.
What did it happen though?
Marcellus, it was
mildew.
I don't know if it did. Mildew is not mold, it's a type of fungi. I just want to clarify, bro.
You're right.
Is that any better though?
I'm just saying.
I mean, technically, it is
Lizzo,
but I ain't gonna say nothing about it. Go ahead.
Lizzo. All right. So Keek, you cancel or support Lizzo for this act?
I support her. I'm not gonna cancel her.
I'm talking about this specific act, not the person, just the act.
I guess I'll cancel then.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm a germaphobe. That's just my big thing.
Real quick, Keek. There are more germs on your cell phone right now than the toilet seat in your bathroom.
Lizzo's ass.
Don't talk about how many germs are on my phone because I wash my screen all the time. So.
Gotcha.
Yeah, you got me.
Shut your light skin ass up, nigga. Honey bun ass.
All right. Truth, where you at?
Let the guy that the Negro speak, dog.
Oh no, go ahead.
Not sexy. That's not sexy. Like,
oh my god.
I get what y'all saying about the sexy and this that. Like, bro,
yeah, go ahead.
I don't care about the sexy because you can always hardwire yourself to what you find attractive, bro. You can say big girls are attractive, thin girls are attractive. But when it comes to this whole publicity stuff that she did, like it's just a publicity stuff. But the thing is, bro, why is it that we gotta have melanated sisters always parading themselves as the hottest type?
Adele ain't out there doing this shit.
Oh,
that's white.
She got a different brand though.
Don't matter.
That's not her.
Let Epic finish. Let Epic finish.
Broke it down. South Park already did that if Adele was fingering herself on stage.
Well, Epic, go ahead. Go ahead, Epic. Go ahead.
All right, man.
She was what?
We all know that the society we in is a hypocrisy society. One person can do something, it's risque, it's sultry. You do it, you're a hoochie mama, you a hoe, you a prostitute,
You know what? You know what? You speaking real shit. Because for some reason, Adele can go up there and sing in her little fucking big ass gown and shit. Meanwhile, Jill Scott on here sucking a microphone dick, sucking an invisible microphone dick. While melanated sisters gotta be, gotta be out here freaking out.
Well, I mean, look, that's
they were slave masters, dog.
That's the nature of the genre of the music. I mean, it's
they all sing it. They all sing it.
It's aggressive, man. That's it's a part
and
of
the
it,
difference
dog.
between Jill Scott.
That's why it's easily able. That's why you're easily able to do all of that over sexualized shit, man. Just because it's music.
Stop it, bro.
The difference between Jill Scott and Lizzo is Jill Scott was doing that at her own show. Lizzo was doing that at a public venue.
All she did was wear an outfit, nigga.
Hold up, bro. But the whole thing is, it was children at this event. It's the same thing how we have these
Y'all niggas don't give a fuck about them kids.
Epic, do
you care about kids?
Y'all niggas don't give a
fuck.
Final
Epic,
thoughts.
do you cancel or support? Do you cancel or support this shit?
I cancel all this, bro. Let me say y'all this, and I'll be done with this Lizzo shit, bro. The same people that's talking about body positivity and shit, and big girls rule the world and all this old sorry ass shit. Missy Elliott did a song about her ass, and Missy Elliott was thin as fuck. Look at all the people that are so-called big or whatever, and they losing weight. You got that big ass comedian, he lost weight. Bruce lost weight. Was Lavelle Crawford? That's what I'm thinking about. He lost weight. Fucking Monique has lost weight. It's like all this old being big and loving yourself. They don't fucking love themselves. They trying to get away from themselves and get out of them fucking selves. So all this old you love yourself and you gotta get into this diatribe and fucking looking at the mirror and shit. You having people lie to you, telling you look good and shit. You fucking know you damn though. And that's why you always said she almost started to crash because she know deep down that she ain't fuking with this. She know, but she got.
I mean,
get him, Epic.
I think it's for her feelings, bro.
Look,
I'll say my piece on this.
Go ahead.
I mean, yeah, go ahead.
I'll keep it quick.
So you ain't gotta cry. That's all I'm saying.
She was at a basketball game, yes?
Yeah.
So
Lakers.
I said this was my immediate reaction to this shit. I'm saying there be a bunch of narrow ass cheerleaders shaking their bony asses all throughout the game, all throughout the league, and several. No, but here's the thing, like. What difference does it make? Same venue. Same venue. Is it okay?
But they wear pants. They don't wear skirts.
No. They be wearing some short ass. Sometimes
they wear booty shorts, but they cannot have their cheeks out, dude. They can't.
I'm saying they wear revealing shit.
What the difference is? There's a literal difference.
Okay, and then there's a big difference because you know what? The cheerleaders is shaking all the bony asses in front of all the kids. Dancing. Since y'all care so much about the kids. Fuck out.
These niggas don't give a fuck.
No, I'm saying they're
bare cheeks,
look,
my nigga.
You gotta keep the same energy, bro. She was sitting. Am I tripping or was she? What was she doing on the sidelines? Was she sitting down or was she like?
On the sidelines.
She was
twerking
dancing
on the sidelines. And obviously, we're doing it on purpose because she cut the hole out for the ass to be in the song on purpose.
Look, all I'm saying
that's
is
not the same thing.
All I'm saying is we gotta do this shit bilaterally.
Yo, shout out to E-Bunny for that $2 donation.
You want to cover up $50?
Go ahead. $50?
What?
$2.
$50?
Nigga, we rich.
You know, $50 where?
What did you say?
I said $2.
Look, anyway, yeah. I'm all for. Look, if you gonna cover Lizzo up, cover up them goddamn bony ass cheerleaders, bro.
They are.
That's where I'm at. No, they not. When the last time you looked at
them? You want me to drop the picture of their cheerleading outfit? What are you talking about?
Cheerleaders, regardless, cheerleaders be out there
cheerleader outfits.
Cheerleaders be out there twerking,
even
bro.
know what them outfits look like. I'm telling you.
Stop! I studied them outfits. Don't talk that shit to me. I'm about to look that shit. Look, maybe not the Lakers specifically. Hold up. Fuck out of here.
Man, no one don't go to no fucking basketball game for no fucking
no cheerleaders. Yeah, ain't nobody watch that shit for no damn cheerleaders. My nigga.
Boy, what the hell?
Hey, hold
on. Nobody goes to a game to see that shit anyways.
Wait. Y'all
don't even know their name.
It was a Lakers game, right?
Yeah, it was a Lakers game, sir.
You know, since we talking about
fuck up out of here.
Since we
put this shit on the Megatron, bro.
Put this shit. I got some pictures.
What picture? I got
shit on the fucking Megatron. Put it on the Megatron.
I had the same one, Philly.
Look, I posted in the general chat.
Okay. Nah, y'all bullshit. Y'all bullshit.
I posted in the general chat. This bitch out here wearing drawers in front of your children, shaking and twerking.
Is that drawers up her ass and showing her bare cheeks?
No, fuck out of it. Come on, look at that shit, man.
Hold on. We talking about this?
Look at this. That's what I'm talking about.
That's not bare ass cheeks. Y'all niggas keep mistaking.
That's camel toe. That's camel toe.
Almost see your pussy,
My kid's gonna use the binoculars to look at her camel toe. The fuck? Like, get the fuck out of here.
They do this shit every game for these young kids. All right, and nobody say shit.
Look,
no,
if she didn't shave, her pubic hairs would be popping out, dog.
That shit crazy.
They're more covered up than wearing a two-piece bathing suit. Is what
this nigga call me a dumb hoe. Fuck out of here.
Lizzo can't show her ass.
Look at the pictures.
I can see all that.
I'm saying, if y'all care about the kids, put some clothes on these fucking cheerleaders or get them the fuck out the paint, bro. Because, like, no. You gotta keep the same energy across the board, man. Fuck that.
That's true. That's true.
Look at these bony ass white women.
Hey, we gotta move on.
Oh, you against body positivity? They can't be bony. Why can't they love they bony?
Move on.
Look,
Next topic.
Now y'all just trolling.
Next topic.
I was never trolling, man. Fuck out of here.
I'm dead ass.
I'm 100% serious.
Saying that dumb shit. He really mean it.
Too much nicotine in this man's brain.
Oh, right, so I mean, speaking of ass, somebody made an ass of themselves this week. In this room.
You getting better.
I get at a 7. I get at a 7.5.
Nah, that was good.
You know what?
You being generous, silly.
It's damn.
I'm being real generous.
It's damn near impossible to do segues when you niggas just keep talking over me. I tried to crowbar that shit in,
nigga,
like 8 times.
Hold on.
Each time I changed it.
Yeah, we gotta chill. Let Bush talk.
To make the shit flow. Anyway, Eminem versus Nick Cannon. All right. So Eminem decided randomly to disrespect Nick Cannon and Mariah Carey on a song. Fat Joe just released an album. Eminem was featured on one of the songs on the album, and he dissed Mariah and Nick Cannon. So let me play this video from ETV. They pretty much summed it up. They summed it up, the whole beef.
Are we in the watch together?
Yeah.
Marshall.
Nick Cannon and Mariah aren't even together anymore.
Yeah, they divorced.
Hey, yo, Atlanta.
They got cheering though.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Nick Cannon and Eminem are feuding, and things are getting messy.
What? I got that old ass video of Eminem.
Breaking down everything you need to know about what's been going on.
You look like the crew
Let's
keeping there,
start
dog.
with
They
the
gotta
most
keep it fresh.
recent stuff.
Me and Mariah didn't end
Here's the song from Fat Joe
This all
album.
started last week when
Song kinda hot.
Eminem reignited a feud with both Nick and Nick's ex, Mariah Carey, on his new song
She's
with
still
Fat
bad.
Joe and Dr. Dre
Relax.
called Lord Above.
That other dude's whip.
You don't support black women?
Got him neutered. Tried to tell
We
him
don't
this
do
chick's
that
a
over
nut
here.
job before he got his juice clip. I let her chop my off too before I lost to you, Nick.
Yeah, he literally name drops a bunch of them. Fast forward to this week, Nick responds with his own diss track called The Invitation, where he
Garbage.
brings Eminem's daughter into the mix.
She bad too.
This shit do sound like trash. I ain't even listen to it.
And
That shit
was
sound
garbage.
What happens when y'all let the press take over y'all music, man?
Then the tweets started, with Eminem first responding to the claims Nick made about his sexuality. Quote, "You mad, bro? Stop lying on my I never even had a chauffeur, you bougie Eminem also demanded Nick apologize to him. Quote, I demand an apology, Nick.
Hold up. Ain't no way in the fuck, nigga. You put my name in your mouth and talked about my ex. You want me to apologize for responding, nigga? No.
White privilege.
He was joking,
white privilege.
man. He was joking. He was joking. Read the tweet, man.
Look, nah, fuck that nigga, though.
I need an apology, Nicholas. You made my gardener so jealous. Yeah, man. Are we done, Bush?
Niggas being sarcastic.
Can we not talk about this though? This is even interesting.
I mean, look, man. It's beef, man. Beef is always
right. It's old nigga beef. Exactly.
And then that nigga got Charlie.
All right, so
he got battle rappers on the fucking track.
Let me just sum it up. What happened? All right, so of course Nick goes to Twitter, types some shit up, he drops the diss track, and the final thing what happened is that Nick wants Eminem to come to his show, Wrld and Out, and he can bring 50 Cent with him or whatnot, and they can do a beef or a battle there. That's what
just for publicity.
That'll be lit.
And Nick Cannon, of course, his last diss track was a diss track full of a bunch of battle rappers that nobody knows of but us, because we were in a battle rap group. So yeah, I mean that's pretty much what happened.
Fucking garbage.
Did Eminem drop a diss track like one?
No, he ain't say shit with a tweet.
Okay, he just dissed him in that song. But yeah, cancel or support? Not cancel or support. But whose side are you on this? Just quick.
Support.
Neither. I'm on the side of them not talking about this shit ever again, because nobody cares.
I'm at the side with Kid.
Sometimes, this is one of them.
Yeah, this is one of the most trash beefs, old cold, leftover Thanksgiving.
He's angry at this point. I think he's just bored. Like
he really is. It gotta be.
He got shit else to do.
Yeah, my issue, Eminem, he dated. Like a lot of the stuff he talk about on his songs, it's like it's still stuck in the 90s. It's like fucking early 2000s.
All them pills don't work out.
I need you, Mom.
Yeah, he don't really fit in with the current day and age of hip hop, man. I mean,
I don't think. Do you think that he's trying to?
Homophobic slurs and shit, man. It's like.
I mean, niggas do that in hip hop now. What you talking about?
I know, but like
not as much as he did. Like he would go on
do that shit.
on and on about gay shit. Like he's trying to hide something.
The cock, yeah. I mean, he did admit he was gay.
Like,
that was a movie, nigga.
Then like, and I'm mad that people hate on Nick Cannon for this. This man just dissed him in a song for no fucking reason.
Hold on, Bush.
No reason.
Hold on. Bush, Jet Jaguar said, well, Bush, it wasn't random. Nick Cannon was on his podcast with T.I. and said, what's capping, saying that he was looking for Eminem to whoop his ass, and that triggered a response.
Okay, so I didn't hear. How long was that ago? That Nick Cannon
podcast?
Podcast?
I have no idea.
Yeah.
I can look. I can see when they dropped it.
Because everybody is saying that Eminem started.
You know how long you gotta be dissing your ex-wife's ex-husband? Like,
either way, they're talking about a girl neither of them has right now.
That shit happened 2 months ago, Bush. 2 months ago.
Okay.
Wow.
Even then, that's like the fuck. Like, why are you talking about it?
I mean, I don't. Does that warrant that much disrespect in a song?
I mean, I heard the track. The track was kind of fire, but I only listened to Eminem's part. Fuck Fat Joe. But
boy, hey, relax.
Well, fuck that nigga.
No, they're still in the military, bro. They still worship Eminem over there, dog.
Relax.
I said the Eminem verse was fire. What are you talking about?
I said
a lot of niggas worship Eminem, man.
Nigga whack, bro.
Of course y'all do.
Y'all. What?
They commit war crimes to Eminem and Marcel District. Y'all better calm down. Like,
Fat Joe been waxing Big Pun died. Stop.
Hey, relax.
All right, let's move on to I guess our final topic. So we just went through all of this shit pretty quickly. You niggas don't give a fuck about the shit. What'd you say, Aston?
Since we went left.
Yeah. I really don't have. I mean, the only thing left to talk about is the Olympic shit. Yeah, Russia got banned from the Olympics, man. It's a 4-year ban. No. They got banned because their team is known for doping. So they niggas
is like the Patriots.
Speaking of the Patriots, this week they got called out for Spygate number 2. So
that's true. Yeah.
But they came out. They came out.
That means that they videotaping other people's signals.
Other people's hand signals.
Yeah.
So when
can't do
the
that.
quarterback
You
is
can't do that?
behind the line,
No, you can't.
doing signals, then the Patriots will know that the secret
Get better
signal.
with it. It's not my fault. Do it like a touch. Just do it in your sleeve, man.
Yeah. Also, breakdancing is supposed to be a part of the Olympics. I couldn't even find. I couldn't find an article as to when.
When?
Some people are saying 2024. Some people are saying next year. I don't know. So
that's low key super lit for the.
But they've been trying to get that shit going for the longest time now, like for months. And they started to talk about it again recently in the news. So
I fully support that. I fully support that shit.
I do as well.
What you said?
Y'all support it now, but there ain't gonna be no Negroes up in that bitch watching comedy.
Absolutely will. You absolutely will.
No, Negroes don't breakdance like that no more. That's
nigga. What?
Can I stop y'all?
That shit is like jazz.
No, Bush, you gonna stop this right now because
look.
I'm a fun fact.
When I see
before rap, I was into
it's
the
like
breaking
some
community.
Korean niggas or some Spanish looking niggas, dog. I don't see black people really doing that shit no more.
Before rap, I was
doing lean, bro. They ain't break dancing no more. It's over with.
I was in the whole breaking. There's a whole bunch of niggas doing breaking. What are you talking about? There's niggas from France. We got what's it called? Junior from France. We got Nagin from Brazil. They all black people. What you talking about?
Link that shit. I need some links.
Morris from Morris is from the United States.
What a link.
These are known
link,
in the
nigga, link.
What you talking about?
I want to see.
I can link it.
Link that shit.
You naming these guys, Stone, but watch, are they gonna be in the Olympics? Are they gonna get some U.S. sponsors to put their asses in the Olympics? I bet not. So we gonna see.
Yeah, absolutely they will. Absolutely they will. They got Red Bull BC One already host what's it called, the #1 breakdance, one-on-one breakdancing competition in the world. That happens every single year. Y'all niggas don't know about breaking. Stop talking about shit y'all don't know about, man. Like stop this shit,
talk
bro.
to him, Stone.
That nigga say
Nigga triggered.
I'm
mad because I hold breaking to my heart, bro. Like
white boys up in there
breaking your
breaking.
heart. Okay. When they call the American team in the Olympics or any team from any country, you see no niggas on there. I'm gonna come back to this moment.
Yeah,
okay, you can come back to this moment. You come back to this moment, but they absolutely out here.
I ain't saying none exist. I ain't saying they unicorns. I'm saying that like a lot of the other different.
It's definitely prominent in that community. It's definitely prominent. What you talking about?
Man, y'all let damn Eminem get fucking hip hop award.
That nigga got some abs on him. God damn.
He won 2010 of the breakdancing. I can even.
That nigga don't even look black. What is this? Hold up.
That is. He's Brazilian, but
my point.
Brazilian ain't black. What are you talking about?
That nigga ain't. I don't know. I gotta see him more. He might be.
Don't do that.
He might be. He might. I gotta get a better picture.
I'll even get a video. I'll even get a video for it.
He kind of look a little bit now that the pictures. I don't know. But yeah.
Let me see if I can find the one.
Tariq Nasheed shit wearing off, man. What?
But these Brazilian niggas, man, like whenever I see Brazil at any event, it's always the light Brazilians. Like the dark Brazilians are never on TV, dog. That shit amazes me how they did that. Oh.
Let me see if I can find it. Man, you're not about to talk shit about
that nigga has anime abs, bro. That shit look nuts. That's crazy.
Like breaking takes a lot of
like that too, man. You quit fucking these fat girls and lift.
Lilu, I forgot about.
Y'all niggas don't have enough penis.
Lilu from France as well. Nigga, I forgot about that.
Yo, I said fucking video. Yo.
Oh, I can get you the video. Okay, all right, come on 1 second. This nigga talking a whole bunch of shit about people.
I don't even care no more, dog. Hey.
Fuck this nigga, bro.
Man characters and step up and breaking and all that bullshit be white characters. Y'all get the fuck out of here. That Algerian broad that played the mommy, she gonna be in the Olympics. Whites. I'm telling you, all these cats you trying to post now, bro. Whites. It ain't gonna be damn in the Olympics.
Matter of fact, let me.
It might be maybe 1 or 2. That's gonna probably be about it, bro. The rest of this gonna be a whole bunch of Koreans. Maybe some Polish, some Russian motherfuckers. Hell, Russian now is taking over the twerk scene and shit. You ain't gonna tell me these motherfuckers ain't trying to take over our shit, dog.
Twerk or like take over shit. Russia. I heard that in the rap song, dog.
You don't even.
I heard that in the rap song.
But what song is that? What's
it? Ray Smurmer? Whatever the fuck them niggas.
It's Ray Smurmer up like Trump, nigga.
Ray Smirnoff, nigga. What the fuck them niggas? The niggas, up like Donald Trump, yeah, all that shit, man. Look.
God damn it.
Shut up.
The niggas predicted the future, dog.
They did. You damn right they did.
I love them little niggas, man. Black Beetle. I fuck with them niggas. I don't know.
Name 3 other songs.
I just named some. No Flex
Name
Zone.
3 other ones.
I ain't got no type. Up like Donald Trump. I already named that one. I mean, there's some other shit. I don't listen to them niggas closely like that. I don't give a fuck about them niggas. But just make some solid music. Like I ain't dick riding these artists.
I fuck with those niggas. I don't fuck with them niggas.
I mean, I do, but. When I say goofy,
let's
move on. It's different. It's on a different scale, man. I name like what you want me to name their whole catalog? Shit.
That'd be nice.
I mean, them niggas died. I'll be talking about them niggas.
Those like niggas did not die. Excuse me.
Yo,
wow. They slow.
So, hey,
they ain't got shit popping with us right now.
God damn.
Look, support black businesses. That's all I'm saying.
Support black b-boys. Currently, they don't exist.
He said, "Shut up, Bush, you dumb raccoon."
I told you these niggas see y'all as monkeys, dog.
Yeah, if y'all start watching anime and start breakdancing, we'll have some more of you motherfuckers.
No. Final topic. All right, so there are some trailers that dropped, right? Some controversial trailers.
No, watch some. Oh, Ghost trailer?
Yeah, we got to watch the Ghostbuster trailer, man. That was the biggest
Another
thing.
one?
What the?
Yeah, they got another Ghostbuster. Yeah.
I fart on that fucking trailer.
We ain't about no females. We ain't got no vaginas in the trailer. I'm happy. We doing it.
We do. What you talking about?
What you talking about?
The main lead is a woman, a girl, a little girl.
We don't have vagina. Wait, who ain't got?
Epic. The main lead is a woman. I mean, a little girl.
Let's watch the trailer first, and then you can give y'all opinions.
That's a boy.
That's a whole girl, my nigga.
That's a boy. That's a boy and that Stranger Things kid too, dog. Those are boys.
You about to see.
Stop talking about 11 like that.
And the only thing
damn.
that's in our name. This is creepy.
That's a little girl, nigga.
Us in the middle of nowhere.
I thought that was a boy. My bad. I'm tripping. But we ain't got no full cast of females and vaginas and ovaries and shit, dog.
What is that?
Yeah, no braids and brand titties. Yeah, I feel you, Epic.
Leslie Jones is a man.
Somehow, a town that isn't anywhere near a tectonic plate, that has no fault lines, no fracking, no loud music even, is shaking on a daily basis.
This looks like it.
This looks like shit.
That's it.
I know you.
Hey, remember that one summer we died under a table?
I look like 2 girls in here. Yeah.
I found this in my living room.
Black girl. Little black girl, yeah.
What the fuck you talking about?
What?
2 women in this trailer.
A ghost trap?
That's E1's daughter?
Oh, that's my nigga Paul Rudd.
There hasn't been a ghost sighting in 30 years.
Ant-Man.
New York in the 80s? It's like The Walking Dead. Your dad never mentioned this to you?
It's just my mom.
Okay.
Continuity.
Actual
What if my grandfather died?
She's my boy E1.
My mom says we're just trying to pick through the rub love's life.
Who are you?
Call it fate. Call it luck. Call it karma. I believe that everything
Token gay
happens
black
for a
friend.
reason. Come on, darling.
Whip that shit.
That's a gunner seat?
That's a girl on, boy. I can't tell.
That's a girl.
That's a little girl.
That nigga.
What is wrong with y'all niggas? But you
are you sure?
I understand, but now I finally understand. You can't tell the difference.
That
some
shit look
niggas
hard
be looking
as
like
hell.
women, dog. I don't know, man.
Now I finally understand why you open to everything. Go ahead, bro.
But
that's why you like food. I finally understand now. Go ahead, Bush.
I wasn't even going.
You
I
say
was
he
going.
dick lexic? What?
He say dick lexic. I
Dick
fuck with
lexic.
that. I like that. Like dick. No, it's bullshit.
But that's
anyway,
obviously a
hey, let's get back to the trailer. All right. What are y'all thoughts on the trailer?
That shit look fire.
Boring.
It looks good.
And
It looks better than the last one they made.
It completely
Damn right.
writes out. It completely writes out the all women Ghostbusters, and I love that.
Damn.
that shit was. I want to support the cause, but that shit was trash.
That shit was
goofy. It was just goofy. I don't know what they were thinking with that one, but this one looks good. Like more well thought out.
And it's in the same universe.
Probably a better plot, better writing, and it just looks like cinematography wise, it looks pretty.
It looks nice, yeah, but I don't know. I'm just not. I'm not interested like that. It's cool. It looks straight.
Okay.
I'm gonna watch it, man, because I watched the original shits, man. You can't disrespect the damn gatekeeper, bro, being Sojourner Weaver, man. They didn't want to dig in her womb, dog.
Gozar and
No, Rick Moranis, he wanted to dig in her womb, man. You gotta respect.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, man.
I watched Ghostbusters this year, man. That was a pretty good movie.
Now, that was some
Stay Puft, man, bro. Come on, man.
Yeah, there was some controversy surrounding this trailer. I don't know what that shit was because I didn't look into it. But
hey, man, because they rewriting that feminist bullshit, dog. That's all it is, man. Man, ain't got time for they ovaries to get rewritten over, dog.
Nah. Epic just don't like female leads, man.
Let me see.
I just don't like bullshit ass movies, bro, with fat, ugly ass, unattractive ass, whack ass broads and shit, man.
Why you? Can we get off
that
the
shit
Leslie
low-key was
Jones,
bullshit.
Man? Like,
No, it wasn't, man. That shit was heat.
You tell me.
Like,
no, I'm talking about
every
the
black woman
Ghostbusters.
showing on screen can't be drop dead gorgeous, man. Let's
wait.
I ain't even just talking about the black woman, though. I'm talking about them fat ass, ugly ass white women they had in that trailer.
Melissa McCarthy is known for
Stop it, bro. She's not fucking funny at all. Her or that fucking Rebel Wilson. They are
Leslie. No, stop. Stop it right now. Leslie Jones is funny. If you see her comedy specials, same with Tiffany Haddish. I actually took the time to watch their specials and see if they actually were funny, and they.
I like
were
how
funny.
you talking about special when we talking about a movie.
I don't. Well, movies. You know, look at Kevin Hart. Nigga, black comedians don't do.
He got some good movies. He got some good movies.
That movie he had with The Rock, the CIA movie, was booty.
He had that one.
Exactly.
He had that one
That's
love movie.
the highest rated film. That and Jumanji. So
and Jumanji was good.
Jumanji was good. I like Jumanji.
Jumanji was good.
Man, no one ain't watched that shit.
That shit was funny as fuck.
We just said we watched it, nigga. We
watched. No one ain't watched that shit. No, who watched Jumanji?
We nobody.
I did.
I still ain't watched that shit yet, but
that
I know
shit
it's
was
the highest
funny.
rated film on
that
IMDb.
bullshit.
That shit was funny.
I just don't care to watch any Kevin Hart shit. Like I just he's
real, man.
I mean, look. None of us watched that serious Kevin Hart movie with that nigga who was paralyzed.
I heard that shit was
You
good.
don't watch that white ass shit.
I ain't watching
With him and Brian Cranston, hell no.
And we talking about comedians in movies like being funny, like that's the difference. I don't know, but get back to the trailer. I said it looked boring. It's cool, it's straight. I'm just tired of the continuing chain of Ghostbusters and all these 80s franchises, all these old ass franchises that they keep continuing. We keep complaining about remakes and shit like that. This is kind of in the same vein because they're playing off of your nostalgia. So
I like how empty it is. It don't seem so convoluted. It's not like a lot of monsters and shit roaming the streets.
They find
it's like
shit
empty.
and they let out ghosts by
They simplified it, the formula, and I
it's not like the big one. They're not like big celebrities and shit like that.
Yeah, I mean, it makes for a better story too. It lets you know that they really trying to focus on the story, and then
the characters.
If this film becomes successful, then the next couple of films will have all that shit that we know and love from Ghostbusters, that Hollywood junk food.
I don't know if they. I feel like if they follow a formula like something like this, where when you have a smaller set and you have a smaller movie with smaller cast, you can focus on the characters more and focus on the actual story more in itself. I mean, if it's successful, and we know that Hollywood usually follows with trends, if it's successful, then maybe they can continue on with that trend and not go back to that old formula, because obviously it didn't work with the worst one.
That's what happened with It. The first It was wildly successful, and the second one was like 6 out of 10.
But the difference between that though is that was written by Steve. That was already set out for them. That was already set in the stone. Where Ghostbusters is an original property, at least in movie cinema. They don't have a book to follow. They really just writing this shit out by themselves. So I feel like that's the difference between these two films. So it could be good, it could be great. I'm just not particularly interested in it, but you never know.
All right, and we got another trailer too. People wanted me to check out. This is like a video game movie. I saw people talking about this, so it might be. I haven't seen the trailer yet myself.
Video
game.
What's it called? New Guy?
Yeah,
Kevin
the
Hart
Free
and
Guy.
Hobbs and Shaw was
Free Guy. Okay.
So here's this Free Guy trailer.
Free boy.
Damn, Disney.
Oh, that's not good.
Yes, it is.
Hey, let's look at those films. Hold up.
They say twice. They talking about the live action too. Yeah, that's not good. That's not good. They did it once. Don't mean they gonna do it 3 times.
Like, the logos look pretty new, man.
All 3 of those movies was ass.
A live action damn boy.
Hey, yo, Al, shh. Let's watch.
Shut the fuck up. My womb.
I just want to point out that I'm tired of Ryan Reynolds and these '90s old ass
Fucking
'90s songs.
Fortnite
Dog. Every movie he in, man.
Oh, Mondays, am I
Got
right,
Mariah
Joe?
Carey.
You said it, guy. Yeah. Don't have a good
This
day.
nigga's Deadpool in every movie.
Have a great day. Hey, bud, you ever think that there's got to be more? More than what?
That little Ralph?
Stuff we do day after day. Being shot at, run over, taken hostage.
She had a fat ass.
What?
Today's gonna be different. Hi.
God, this isn't you. You don't do this, man.
Maybe I do.
Dude, this is scary.
He an NPC in a video game.
He's just resting.
In pieces. That man is dead.
Tragic.
He's so sleepy.
But it's just a sweet.
We didn't ask for all that.
This song hit. You can't lie.
It does. It's kind of like Ready Player One.
Is this what
Except
recreational
for
drugs
it's the
feel like?
NPC this time.
Guy, this world, it's a video game.
About black people like for
And it's full of bad
real.
guys.
I'm a rule breaker. I'm a rattle.
Taika Waititi.
We need you to be the good guy.
Tiger was
Tiger.
I'm sorry.
Wow. Giddy up.
Is that a Glock in your pocket?
No,
What?
it's 2 Glocks. Oh.
I think that's what I'm saying.
Sexual harassment.
I'm not gonna be the good guy. I'm gonna be the great guy.
Okay. Well, enjoy your lifetime supply of virginity. Off you go.
All right, that is the Free Guy. What do y'all think about that trailer?
Okay.
Mid.
It looked mid, yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
It had an interesting. Like when they first announced it, the concept was awesome. Like an NPC, like a nigga realizing that he's an NPC. But looking at the trailer now, it looked like Ryan Reynolds being Ryan Reynolds a little bit.
Yeah, he
Or
kind of got typecasted. He like y'all
He
said,
ain't even
Deadpool.
acting no more. He's just being
like
himself.
he a form of Deadpool, basically at this point. Like different forms of Deadpool, but in different facets.
That dark comedy shit in every movie he in now. I mean,
Yeah.
to be fair, he did that before. That was a movie that he was a serial
Voices.
killer.
Blade.
Yeah, I saw that Voices.
Yeah. So
Blade Trinity.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
Blade Trinity.
he wasn't
yeah.
Blade, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
And he was like that. Yeah, he was making jokes and shit like that. It just looked. It could. I feel like just based, but this is a trailer, of course. But just based off of the trailer and stuff, I feel like it could have been a. I feel like they could have done more with it. Like I really do. But you never know. I'm gonna check it out. But once again, like I'm enthusiastically, like I'm going into it.
I casually bootleg it.
Yeah. If it's movie about Tigger with Titty, man, I ain't gonna watch this shit. So fuck it.
Casual bootleg, man. Okay.
Support Mr. Leg.
Support the leg, man.
Yes, sir.
So the This Jumanji trailer. Oh, okay. We didn't gotta watch that shit. Oh, okay.
Fuck no, that shit came out like last year.
I mean, next level.
No.
Yeah.
Same level.
Well, yeah, that's pretty much it, man. That's the podcast. Told you it was gonna
Damn,
be
nigga,
short.
you ain't got a game?
Fuck no, nigga. I just I ain't have time to put all that shit together, man. But
Meaning you didn't want to, nigga.
Yeah, there we go. Thank you. Just stay straight up. You didn't want to, nigga.
I did have a one gotta stay with dead niggas, but I don't think y'all want to do that.
Oh yeah, I got no. I saw you there last time.
Do it.
Pissed with
Let's do it.
Don't do it.
I like Vince.
I
did make a one thinking outside the Cheeto box and shit. I like it, man.
Yo, Bush, I did make a one gotta go. Or send it. We just never got to.
Is it of dead niggas?
No, I ain't fucking foul like Bush. I ain't gonna do no shit like that.
One gotta stay. Let's eliminate all of these dead niggas, and then the final
I'ma
one
send
gets to come back alive.
No.
Oh, Ron been already, bro.
We gotta choose one nigga to get resurrected. I fucked it.
Oh my god.
And it was so disrespectful because it was like the day after Juice passed.
Yeah, I mean, well, I waited a day. I had this before, but I waited.
Oh, you waited a day. That's real.
Yeah,
that's
I
real.
waited
Great,
a couple of days.
That's so courteous, nigga. Like, come on,
The
bro.
floweration X100.
Nigga didn't even get into the coffin yet. Like, come on,
It's
man.
up. It's up. Look, and I got Mac Miller up there, man. Truth keep bringing Mac Miller up, saying we treat him differently. I got him up there too.
Yeah, let's do it.
I really do fuck with Mac Miller. One gotta go or one gotta come back.
Well, it's one gotta stay,
One
but
gotta
it's
stay.
elimination until that final person. So
who get
Damn,
their
that's
arm
kind of
cut
fucked
off?
up.
My
That's
nigga
kinda
X is
fucked
up there. Oh my
That's
nigga.
like
say too soon. Say too soon.
Yeah, too soon. It's like it's kind of like
Bruh, it's been like 3 days,
okay
bruh.
with this nigga dying.
It's been like 3 days,
come on,
man.
bro.
Look, no,
It's been like 3
we're
days.
just saying that we want
3
these
days
people
is
to come
okay?
back. These people need to
Yes,
come back
Cookie
alive.
Buster.
That's all we saying, dog. Like, with no disrespect to any of these people up here, I respect them all. They made great music. I even made posters of Juice WRLD, man. I fuck with Juice WRLD. You know.
If these people don't understand what kind of show this is, bro, man, they gonna know tonight. This is some
Get
low-brow,
that
ghetto
nigga
shit.
Nipsey Hussle the fuck out of here.
Damn.
I can't do that. I can't do that.
No one knows about this dude music, so I agree with this dude right here. So yeah, get him out of here, dog.
Oh, damn. Two on Nipsey.
Why y'all?
know about Nipsey
I
like
can't
that.
get rid of. Hold on. I can't get rid of. You may not fuck with his music, but the man himself, what he did for his community and how he stuck by his community, I can't.
I
Exit
can
out for that.
support the community call, but music-wise, nah, fuck.
I
that.
didn't fuck with his music, but I feel like his community work was way more better than.
Okay,
way
then
more impactful, way more important.
I'm not saying I don't care about the good things that he's done, but we talking about the music right now. Get that nigga out of here.
This nigga put the halo on his head. Oh my god.
Get that shit out of here.
Extension cord over Nipsey Hussle as far as music goes.
Extension
Music.
cord.
Let me get rid of if we talk about music strictly.
Music.
I can live with him not making music ever again. Well, he's not, but you know.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Okay.
You fucked up.
Okay. So Nipsey has been eliminated. In the
game. Get that nigga Mac Miller the fuck out of here.
No.
Mac music was fire, bro. Was
That nigga had like 3 songs. Get out of here.
Nah, bro. You only listened to 3 songs, nigga. The fuck? You
That
ain't
nigga
listened to
had
no album.
that nigga had 3
mixtape?
songs.
he did die because of his community. Yo, that's fucked up. That's terrible. Like
he did.
That's real talk though, man. Y'all, some of y'all ain't worth nothing, dog.
Nah, man.
That's true. But I can't get rid of Mac. Juice only got like 3 songs too. What you talking about?
All right, and that nigga's next.
According to y'all, all these people are extremely popular, man. Like that they only got 1 or 2 songs. So that don't mean shit, man. According to
That
y'all.
nigga X got hella songs.
Same with Nipsey, man. Nipsey was on the underground scene for a while.
He ain't got no fucking Nipsey song. Name a Nipsey song.
Name more than one Nipsey song.
I haven't even
Nipsey
heard
song.
of Nipsey until he died, nigga. So I'm looking.
Oh my god.
And after learning of what he was doing, I was like, I fuck with this man. And I went back and listened to his last album, Victory Lap. So,
boo.
You know,
Victory Lap was pretty good. It was decent. It was a decent album.
So, I mean, that's how people sometimes. That's how people get information, man. Something has to happen to bring to spotlight that person, Not everybody,
Yeah,
not everybody knows of everything like you know it all, niggas, man. You know.
We ain't got no life, man.
But can we all vote to
But
get
yeah,
this
what
nigga the fuck on
Keek
outta here?
at? Keek been quiet. Like, come on, where you at, Keek?
Chips
Get
Ahoy.
extension out of here.
You said what?
What? Extension.
Extension.
The
What?
plug.
Yeah.
The plug.
What?
The plug. Extension.
The man with the damn Rugrats hairstyle, man. With the two-tone hair and shit, dog.
Oh, this nigga. Oh.
Hey.
Kool-Aid head.
Okay.
Don't speak on that nigga X, man.
Bush.
Which
I'm
one?
chill.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Get rid of Juice. Get rid of
You
Juice.
talking about XX Tentacion?
My nigga. That's my nigga.
I put my dick in your lap.
That
Hey.
nigga look like a Naruto character, dog.
That's my nigga.
Yo, that nigga like he belong in an anime, dog.
I put a hole in your liver, hey.
Okay. So it's one on Mac, one on X. How many did you have it on X too, Marcel?
No,
you
I had
said
on Mac.
You said Mac.
He said Mac.
Where you at,
He
Stone?
said X. I said Juice WRLD.
Damn. Okay.
So you the breaking
No,
time.
Epic still here. Epic, where you at, Epic?
What's all the choices, man?
We got Juice, we got X, we got Mac.
That's all?
Yeah.
All they ass can stand there in the other ring. Fuck all of them, dog. Really?
That's crazy.
Oh my god.
You gotta pick one, dog. Like, come on.
All the niggas. Where's that place that Black Panther live? Or
Wakanda?
Oh, you talking about? I know you just talking about
ancestral plane.
The ancestral plane. Oh fuck.
All right, so yeah, I guess I'll go. I gotta break the tie. Mac is white, so
yeah.
What?
Since when are you a racist?
You said it's real. Wait. We talking about music. Why you say? Wait, why was the first thing to come out of your mouth was pussy's white? Like, come on. We talking about music.
Alabama, bro. What y'all think?
I've always been racist, man.
Music, Bush.
Alabama nigga, man.
Yeah. Racist is
Get him the fuck out of here.
Look, stop using racist
Racism
as a slur.
is Bush's jam.
It's just
But
it
if
just
we
describes
talk
something.
about music, you talk about the music. Stop talking about this nigga being white.
Look,
come on.
Get him the fuck out of here.
I like Mac Miller because of what he represents. He's a white guy that's doing rap that's not appropriating. He's all about the music and the industry.
Correction. He is a Jewish guy.
Yo,
you better stop doing shit, man.
God.
It's the same shit, Epic. I don't believe in
No, it is
Jewish
not.
people are different
It is
race.
totally
Stop
different.
it.
It is
I mean,
different
look,
power structures.
I don't prescribe to white supremacist ideas,
They
nigga.
are white, dog. No, I know
Apparently-
Caucasians that would take offense to you saying that Jewish people are indeed white when they are not.
They
It's
would.
a different power level.
They would.
White people are on Negroes level when Jewish people is above their level, bruh.
White
That's just
Jewish people are white, nigga.
Because apparently,
No.
Jewish people got moon bases and shit like that. So keep going, Bush.
Man, but y'all get y'all hotep ass out of here, nigga. White people are
Man, you
white.
get your broke ass up out of here, man.
You broke too.
Yeah.
What they got to do with my
Yeah.
opinion, man? Shut your ass up. Anyway, this Mac Miller is gone. All right, next we got X and Juice, man. Juice.
Get Juice
rid
the
of
fuck
Juice.
out of here.
Damn.
Get Juice WRLD.
Juice is gone.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, bring my nigga X. Yeah.
Why?
You see the one I linked
How
you?
did this
You see the one I
happen?
linked you, Bush?
You know they.
How did this?
You know they just.
X is for the culture, man.
they
You
like-
stick his dick in your parents.
Hey.
Man, no, we not doing that shit. X. I'm about to call you X. Stone, we not doing.
I
that
mean,
shit.
technically that's my first. Anyway, you ain't telling
Uh-oh.
me. Go ahead.
What? That's your first love? Is that what you about to say?
What? I ain't saying none of that. You better relax.
You know, we
That's
should
his
we
secret
should
alter
have
ego, man.
we should have did one on hip hop beefs. That's
Fuck
what
you,
we
man.
should have did one on. But you know, we for another time, man.
Next
but
one. Next time.
East Coast,
that's-
man. East Coast.
that's the show, man. I think that's it. I think we need to get out of here. Short show. Probably a good show.
Why the fuck y'all niggas think Nipsey was gonna win? What the fuck? Like,
Well,
we got niggas actually
they
thinking in the
thought-
comment section Nipsey was gonna win.
They thought you niggas were about
If they
shit.
talking about
It
human
turns
wise,
out
then yeah, he
niggas
will win.
were-
But
I thought Mac
music-wise,
Miller
yeah.
was gonna win.
As a human, yeah, he probably. Y'all niggas talk about music. Hell no.
That nigga say
Whoever
Man,
said,
listen,
hey,
human
turn on that
wise, it don't be
Nipsey.
music.
Fuck no.
I mean, I never said it was just about music. I just said who you going back.
Oh my god.
That's what y'all said. I never said it was just based on music.
Man, you need to reiterate your rules, man. Let me read the playbook.
My flow's on Destructo disc.
But sign out, guys. Sign out. I'm gonna let Keith go first, man. Since y'all niggas talked over her all night, man. Go ahead.
We did. We absolutely did.
It's been real, y'all.
I apologize.
Real disruptive.
For niggas not having enough penis to handle Lizzo. I apologize.
You can't even pick her ass up, but we'll forgive you, though.
I don't need to pick her big ass, so I just need to reach.
No, man, you can't even be man enough to lift that bitch bang and throw her on the kitchen table. You can't even put ham sandwiches across her leg and shit, dog. You can't even get out like
hey, guess what? That's why the floor exists.
That's what I'm saying, because you scrawny, dog. You crush your ass and crumble you
damn right. But guess what?
Hey, yo, this
You said a forklift? Wait. Did that nigga lift?
Did he say that?
Yes.
Oh, I can't. All right. This has been Off the Top. This has been Off the Top podcast.
We'll be back. Hey, yo, by the way, I do need to do a premium show for the Patreon.
Premium Snapchat. Bush giving out premium Snapchats, y'all.
I'm trying to.
You gonna show his titties?
I'm trying to. I'm sexy now. My titties. I skeet milk now, nigga.
Man, you need
I know you guys agree when Dr. Manhattan went to see Ozymandias, he was booty ass.
We dropped the truth nudes.
Oh yeah, I was like that nigga dick long as shit. Like damn. Why they upgraded Dr. Manhattan, man? That's
what?
On the
BBC Watchmen TV show.
Watchmen.
He got a long dick.
They made that nigga black just so they could show the BBC, man. That's all.
Right.
Yeah, man.
Okay, we done. We done.
That nigga Dr.
It's not gay to talk about another man's dick, man. That's not. Look.
Don't even have sex with women that they get cancer and shit. Oh,
I don't know.
No,
I don't think.
No, actually, nah.
That was in the movie. They set his ass up.
This is different from the movie. It's not the same.
They set that nigga up.
The movie is better.
Shit, you stupid.
We ain't got no Regina King, dog.
You dumb as fuck. You crazy. Hell no.
We ain't got no Regina King in this bitch, bro.
Regina King is good. She every act on the show. Every act on the show top tier, nigga. You sleep if you think the shit better.
You played Riley and Huey, my nigga. How the fuck are you not giving her?
She got an Oscar. What the fuck? Nigga, she can't beat nobody else. She got an Oscar.
Damn.
So?
An Oscar.
Okay.
Oh yeah, Bush. But I love how Bush be flip flopping when that shit matters and when that shit don't matter. Come on, Bush. Last week
Oscars don't matter.
Hey, y'all motherfucking lie. I never said that.
Lying ass nigga, bro.
I was the one saying that they did, man.
Fit to my convenient ass nigga, man. Get the fuck out of here, Bush. Let's finish this podcast. Turn this shit off, man.
Stop talking to my nigga Bush.
Man, Marcel, ain't nobody talking to you, nigga.
Nigga.
Why you sticking up for your boyfriend, man? Like, say in the background. Ain't nobody talking to that goofy ass, blue face looking ass nigga.
Stop disrespecting.
All right, we done.
Goddamn, you got a whole fucking ecosystem on your head, boy.
Goofy ass. Got gopher teeth look like Chippendale and shit.